This is Boat Chunk, my Xtreme One Chunk Ironman in Old School Runescape, an account shaped by ports, water, and release of sailing itself. From the start, progress here has never really been about comfort or efficiency, but lately, the pressure has been building. The numbers are clearer now, the limitations are real, and standing still isn't an option anymore. So it's time for Boat Chunk to go to war. And by that, I mean we have a lot of combat ahead of us this episode. So let's just dive right into it and get some combat stats up. 23,000 of this by 1 fire rune packs, and the rest just going to be a bunch of air and mine runes. Just a whole bunch. You know, we'll even hop worlds to make this a little more efficient. Alright, here we are with almost 28,000 casts of Water Strike. And we're just going to start water striking some bull sharks, try and get towards that water battle staff, and yeah, just have some fun, get some magic XP, water strike some bull sharks. I'm having so much fun right now. Level 56 magic, and brings up to level 50 combat. Okay, a mace. Adamant Halberd. It's a pretty decent alchable, 3,800, so yeah. Good drop. Alright, let's see what's in here. Ooh, big pile of money. Nice. Like that. What do you offer me today, my shark loot box? Nice. Love that. Oh my god. This bird. No, the bird. I think if the shark's here, it still counts. It's just like a tile I can reach. I hate the bird. 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 Here is a nice shark kill, not disrupted by birds, that I do not hate. Lost like 3 kills before I was able to get this one. Well, that's assuming I'm able to get this one. Maybe I'll fail again. 43 steel cannonballs. Level 57 magic. So, I just realized something. Sometimes we are splashing like this, but sometimes we're also hitting zeros. Like that, conveniently enough. Wow. So this to me means that even we're rolling like a number like a 1 or a 2, but then the damage modifier is getting applied and it's getting reduced to 0. So that means the minimum damage isn't even 1. So it will never really get to the state where 90 air runes or 90 mine runes will be enough to kill a bull shark, unfortunately. So I don't know, these things just probably aren't worth killing. It's just not. It's just not. I keep trying to convince myself otherwise because they have such good drops, specifically the money and the plate legs and the death runes. Yeah, but they're just not worth doing. Okay, they probably are profitable to kill. They definitely are profitable to kill, I'll say, except when we're high echoing the drops. But I think just the time-wise, I could spend my time a lot better just pickpocketing or killing ice giants. I don't think this is worth doing. I mean, it's okay if I'm, like, AFKing, editing an episode, or, you know, just, like, doing something else. But overall, this is just, it's not good, and yeah, I think we're going to stop doing it after this kill. The last ever bull shark kill. That's where all tips. Oh boy. It's going to high level alchemy. A lot of this gear that we've gotten from the bull sharks. This is all the spare stuff. We have at least a copy of this, of every single one of these in the bank. Alright, got 38,000 when we're done. And I think we'll just hold on to this for a bit, because I have a plan for what we're doing next. Ah, what a lovely Port Sarim house. It would be a shame if mass amounts of murder were to take place. we're back at Men and Women to try and train up our melee stats. I want to get to the point where we can start killing other things with our melee other than just like men and women, and really I don't want to do that until we get up to well, level 40 strength and at least level 40 attack. Just and we need to get level 40 defense too to equip rune weaponry, so we might as well get that as well. So let's just start murdering. Let's go to war. Level 39 strength. We have killed 835 men and 840 women. So about 1,675 total kills. How much do we need again? Where did the man go? I just killed the woman. Where'd the man? Oh, there he is. Ah, you thought you could hide by running outside. Ha! No, you will get maced. Oh, he's trying to get away from me. Oh, he's succeeding. Level 40 strength. Let's go on to start training attack now. Level 31 attack. Coming in is level 31 prayer, meaning only 12 more levels until we get protect from melee. A beautiful and relaxing level 32 attack. Level 47 hit points. Okay, now I want to try something a little different now. Just while we're training up our melee stats, I think we might be able to consider fighting something in this cave instead. We do have these, well, not these rats, but these giant rats. And we could get rat meat. That might be interesting, but I'm more interested in potentially these deadly red spiders. They have 35 hit points, so certainly nowhere near as easy to kill. But I don't know, maybe this is worth doing. Spoiler alert, it's not. They don't drop anything, so I'd be better just killing men and women. I can't help but notice there are a pair of thieves near your house. Worry not, for I shall slay them. But you're next. What? You're next. Level 34 attack. Level 35 attack. Woohoo! Shout out to NB Trash. Let's go. Send me a private message in game. Love you, NB Trash. You know me and all my homies love our level 36 attack. You know me and all my homies love our level 37 attack. We hate level 38 attack here. It's honestly the worst level ever and should be removed from the game. Ooh, an XP lamp. And I think I know exactly what I'm going to spend this XP lamp on. Been mulling it over for a bit, and I think my best way to spend experience lamps is going to be by just lamping prayer. 320 experience points. That's a lot of bones to just save me, and just like a lot of time in general. And I think that, sure, it doesn't unlock anything new. It's not like wood cutting, which will unlock a whole bunch more stuff in our chunks. But just lamping prayer is just going to be so helpful, just to get the levels moving faster. Level 39 attack. One more until we can wield rune equipment. Level 33 prayer. Almost there to getting to the overhead prayers, so that's exciting. there we are. Level 40 attack. Meaning we can now equip rune weapons. And the rune scimitar, which will be our best in slot melee weapon for the chunk. Once we actually get it, that is. But for now, we have this rune dagger that dropped from bull sharks, and we can go ahead and wield this. Chug task complete. Get level 40 attack to wield a rune weapon. There we are. Why don't we go take this rune dagger out for a spin? Now we're going to be training our defense, because we're going to need to get up to level 40 defense to actually equip rune armor now. And yeah, getting 40 attack, 40 strength. Now it's all that's left is 40 defense. We'll have 40 base melee stats, which will be... It'll feel good. It feels so good. I don't know, just to be wielding a rune weapon. It's like... It feels like my accounts are real now. Like, before, Boat Chunk was just, like, a fake account that no one really played on. But now that I'm, like, properly wielding a rune weapon, it feels so much better. And the rune dagger is not bad. I mean, with the speed increase, I mean... It's a higher melee strength bonus, so this should actually be more DPS than with the adamant mace. Level 31 defense and level 51 combat. A maze. You did okay. Okay. Not bad. 62 death runes could be pretty huge for me, though. Level 32 defense. 33 defense. Also, here's a cheeky level 48 hit points. Could it be level 34 after 33? No way. Level 35 defense. You know, sometimes I question my own intelligence. I've been running back to this bank crab every single time I need to drop off an inventory of, you know, drops from men and women. And there's this bank deposit box right here that I could just be depositing stuff in easily. So I think I'm gonna do that from now on. Level 36 defense. Level 37 defense and 53 combat. I'm even super than I thought. There's a bank box right here. I could just deposit right here. I don't even have to be paying the fee. This is so much faster. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Oh my. Oh. Level 38 defense. 39 defense. One more to go. And there we are. Level 40 defense. We can now wear rune armor. We don't actually have any rune armor to wear, bear in mind. But there we go. When we get some, we can put it on. We have to get to level 63 prayer to complete our chunks. Meaning we need 368,599 prayer XP to use the Mystic Vigor prayer scroll. We currently have about 21,000 prayer XP. Mostly from killing men and women and the occasional ice giant. That's about 1/17 of the way there. I originally intended to bury bones from men and women as my main XP source, because I could kill them much faster than I could kill and bury big bones from ice giants. But, after reading the comments of last episode, I think I'll change my strategy. I still have to get the curved bones from ice giants. The curved bones drop rate is 1 in 5,012. This means, on drop rate, I will get the opportunity to bury 5,012 big bones. This equates to 75,180 prayer XP. I still think it'll be more prayer XP an hour by killing men and women, but while I have to progress this curve bone drop anyway, that's basically 75,000 XP that's just sitting there waiting to be taken. This XP obviously doesn't get us to our 368,000 experience point goal, but it will give me to about level 49 prayer, which will actually unlock overhead prayers for me. We have some other things we should move on to now, but before we do that, I just want to try something now. I want to know how we fare up against one of these ice giants in melee. They have pretty decent defense stats, but their lowest one is actually stab defense. So let's just switch to accurate stab and see how we can do. I think this is probably going to be better than using magic. We'll definitely want to increase like our attack stats to our attack stat, our strength stat, and even our defense stats just to make sure we can kill these guys most efficiently. But this is very doable, and I think I'm going to. I mean, the problem with killing them with magic is that it takes time to get the money to get the runes to kill the ice giants. But if we can get to the point where, you know, our max hit and our DPS with melee is higher than it would be with magic, then these guys are going to be so much better to kill with melee than magic. But no, for now, we can definitely do this. And while we're down here, I want to see how we fare up against an Ice Warrior. I actually don't know these guys' most weak stat. But I mean, the stab seems to be doing pretty well against them. Ice Warriors actually have a pretty decent stab defense at 30, and with their defense stat at 47, they're actually rather hard to kill with the Rune Dagger compared to the Ice Giants. But the Adamant Mace does make for a substantially better weapon, so if we have to kill more of these without magic, it's definitely going to be the Adamant Mace. So I want to take a brief second to review our bank, and this is basically all the rewards we got from killing men and women. So we've killed just about 3,400 men and women, a little more than that, and we got about 1 million GP worth of drops, so that's pretty nice. I think what's our most notable drops are going to be, though, are obviously all these herbs way down the line when we get to herb lore. The other thing that's interesting is just the ranged gear we got from this. Technically, we got our best in slot ranged helm, being the bronze and medium helm from men and women. We also got a bunch of arrows and a whole ton of bronze bolts, and that's just going to be nice ammunition to start training ranged with when we finally unlock it. And just a final notable drop is 68 copper ore from men and women. It's kind of, I don't know, I was debating even picking it up, but it was kind of just like, well, maybe unlock something for me somehow. I don't know. But yeah, while we're here, we can look at the rest of our bank. The runes are looking pretty decent, up to 150 death runes. That's pretty nice. I mean, really, just that's the real big highlight. Got about $41,000 in cash, and our best in slot equipment's looking good. We're still working towards cooking that raw shark. We got some seeds, and well, some fashion scape too. But yeah. Alright, we're just gonna bring in inventory of pies and see how many kills this gets us. I did some quick maths, and I figured out that getting 7 levels in strength to get our max hit up to 8 will be our best way to increase our DPS by this against these guys by a decent amount. Maybe then we can think about switching back over to attack, or maybe even defense, honestly. We want them to be hitting us as least often as possible. For now, we're going to train up to level 47 strength, get our max hit up to 8, and then we'll think about switching our attack styles again. Stabbing these ice giants in their shins with a tiny little dagger, and it somehow is our best in slot weapon for them. I find immense joy in it. Level 35 prayer. We can kill about 8 or 9 per trip, so quick math, that's about 600 trips to get the curved bone. On drop right, that is. Though, obviously, the amount of ice giants per trip will go up as we train our stats and get more powerful, but yeah. Only 600 more trips till we get the curved bone. Yay. I just went back to another trip on Ice Giants. See what that gets us to. Level 41 string. We're going to switch things up a bit, and we're going to use the rest of these air and mine runes to water strike the Ice Giants. And we'll kind of see how that gets us to. I mean, so far, I kind of want to continue training melee. That way I can get to, like, a state where I'm pretty comfortable just killing the Ice Giants with melee, and ideally, it'll probably end up... Because the thing about magic is, right, unless I upgrade the spell I'm using, my damage is pretty much capped. And the problem with upgrading the spell I'm using is that I just don't have the money to consistently fire strike, and I forgot the coins. But if we keep training our melee, then we can start surpassing our DPS without incurring extra gold costs. In fact, it's free to be meleeing, so we might as well be doing that instead. But for now, let's just use these air runes and get some magic XP. Another XP lamp. Alright, we got through that about 1,000 airstrikes, and we got a pretty decent haul of loot, some uncut sapphires, some nature runes. And we also, of course, got this XP lamp, which I'm just going to dump immediately into prayer, just to make progress towards that next level. I think for now, we'll just go back to getting some cooking done. I think that'll be a little bit fun of a distraction, and just kind of grind it out, you know. Use some of this money, take a break from all the constant warfare and constant battle that Bochunk has been experiencing, you know. And just sit back, go back to my roots, and use a cooking pot to cook some fish. Level 55 cooking. Level 56 cooking. Level 57 cooking fried mushroom and onion. Woo! Level 58 cooking. I want to take some time to talk more about the Twin Flame Staff. The Twin Flame Staff is a unique magic weapon you get from the Royal Titans boss fight. To get this staff, we have to take a Fire Element Staff Crown and an Ice Element Staff Crown and combine them together with a regular battle staff, and that will let us craft the Twin Flame Staff. Now, this staff requires 60 magic to use, meaning I will have to get to that before leaving my chunks. Not a problem, but something to bring up. Now, what I'm most excited for is actually using the staff. It is tied for our highest magic bonus at plus 12, but the Twin Flame Staff provides an infinite source of fire and water runes, just like a steam battle staff. The staff also automatically switches to casting the elemental spell that the enemy is weak to when attacking with it. For example, if I'm casting Water Strike against Ice Giants, it'll instead cast Fire Strike without me needing to click any buttons. This could be extremely useful during the boss fight, as both Branda and Eldrick have a 50% weakness to water and fire respectively. Automatically switching between the two elemental weaknesses will make killing them much easier, and will leave me able to focus on dodging rather than switching spells in the spellbook. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be using magic against them primarily, as I do have pretty substantial magic defense stats, but it is a decent thing to consider, and definite upgrade. The Twin Flame Staff is a little slower than a normal battle staff though. A normal staff's casting time is 5 ticks, but the Twin Flame Staff casts spells in 6 ticks. This staff is still better though. On top of all that, it has a 10% damage and accuracy buff when casting spells from the standard spellbook. I'm probably going to be on this spellbook basically forever, so that'll be a huge boost to my overall DPS when I get it. And finally, when casting elemental spells, excluding strike spells and surge spells, the staff will fire off 2 spells at once, with the second hit dealing 40% damage of the first hit. Basically, the staff will be a gigantic increase in DPS for my spells, and getting it will be huge for my account. The only problem is we don't actually have a regular battle staff to craft the Twin Flame Staff with. I thought we got one from Bullsharks earlier, but we don't. So unfortunately, I'm going to go and have to chase that 1 in 25 drop. Not too bad, so let's just go ahead and get it. Well, now that our cooking level is the highest level skill, let's celebrate by buying an inventory of pies and just going to go and thieve. Alright, we're just about, well, we're basically done getting through our inventory of pies, but we're also over here hitting another stun. Alright. Eat another pie. We're also over here hitting another stun. Alright. Eat another pie. But most importantly, we're out here hitting level 55 thieving. There appears to be a strange fruit from a strange plant in a strange room with a strange ladder in a strange prison in a strange world in a strange time. And we're back. Even more guards. He thought I was gonna do one inventory of pies. Alrighty, so we got 47,000 from pickpocketing. We'll buy one fire rune pack, and gee, I don't know. All of it? Yeah, let's buy all of it in runes. How's that sound? All of it, yeah. Alright, there we go. 6,000 casts of Water Strike. That should get us the, that should get us our Battle Staff. And then we're just gonna do that now. I think we're going to kill some bull sharks. It's gonna be rather quite annoying, as it always is to kill bull sharks, but hey. We need that Battle Staff. And if this is what we gotta do to get it, then this is what we gotta do. We have a random event. We have to take this. We'll be as fast as we can. That way the shark won't leave. I didn't have the letter hose on top yet? I could. No, the shark moved! Alright, this kill took about 140 runes. It wasn't worth it. Another adamant crossbow. Level 58 magic. Alright, final bull shark kill of the night. What is going to be inside my shark meat loot bag? And it's the worst drop. Okay, good night, everyone. Oh, an elkhorn frag. That's pretty cool. These frags are meant for the coral farming patch things, so we're not going to be able to use them for a long time, but hey, pretty decent drop. 1 in 88 drop rate, so that's pretty nice. Money. Yeah, more money. That's a lot of money now. Sheesh. Oh! That could be bad. So what I mean by it could be bad is this could give us something that I worry could unlock a I don't know, let's... I don't know, where's the... There it is. Let's see what it gives us. 37 feathers. Okay, cool. I really want to get the battle staff, but just killing these bull sharks it's just rather quite boring, isn't it? It's not particularly interesting, and the most interesting part about it is obviously the drop. And like, I just want to get that battle staff and kind of be done with them. Because I want to be... It's not very efficient for magic XP. It's not very efficient for even, like, hit point XP. It doesn't give me any prayer. It doesn't give me really anything else I need aside from just the good money drops. And I think if I just need money, I should just be pickpocketing instead. Ooh. Bingo! Yeah, wow, it actually worked. Oh my god. Not that rare of a drop or anything, but, I'm certainly happy to have it. There we go. Battle staff in the bank. Bull sharks, you know, not my favorite thing to kill, obviously. but we got a lot of powerful upgrades out of them. I do not know what I'd even do without this water battle staff. So we're just going to take our high alkaballs. How much is this worth? 1,000? Yeah, we can high alk that. I wonder if it's worth high alking these emerald rings. I mean, 760 each. It's fine, whatever. Alk the stuff we get from these aren't worth much. These are only 864. You know, well, alk the maces, just because there's literally nothing else we can do with them except alk them. Like, we can maybe, like, make more rings of dueling. But yeah, let's see what our money is real quick. Just grab our fire runes and our nature runes, and high alk this entire inventory, and seeing how much we've made from our, I don't know, about 20... Oh, level 59 magic, there we go. And 55 combat, cool. Yeah, let's see how much money we've made with our about 3,000 runes we spent on this. Yeah, when all is said and done, our 20k turned, which I'm being rough, you know, I don't remember the exact amounts, turned into about 51k, and that's pretty nice. I'll use my remaining time to kill these ice giants and get up to level 60 magic. Also getting prayer XP on the way, of course. Level 50 hit points. Level 36 prayer. Something I realized when killing these ice giants is these black kite shields and these mithril square shields actually have a pretty decent high alk value. I think in the future, I'm just going to go ahead and start bringing fire runes and nature runes down here. That way I can just, like, high alk this stuff right down here, make my trips last longer. You know how it goes. Just really save the inventory space. Level 60 magic. Now equip Theremin Scepter and the Twin Flame Staff. That's all I have today for this episode. We progressed our account a lot this episode, mainly with our combat stats, thusly Boat Chunk going to war. My next and hopefully obvious goal is getting into that Royal Titans boss fight. I have everything I need aside from the prayer requirement, so once I get that, which hopefully will be next episode, we can start attempting the Royal Titans boss. I'm terrified. Like I said, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. You can't imagine how much I appreciate it. And if you did enjoy, subscribe, leave a comment. I try and respond to every single comment I get, so please go ahead, leave it down below, and chat with me. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what I'm doing right. Just let me know. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Go with love. Peace out.